trophy goes to the slowest engine to travel down the length of the arena. So we're looking for the last engine to finish. During this race, the flywheels on the traction engines must keep spinning. There's no stalling. The engines must be moving at all times. This takes incredible control. And the thing to compare it to, for those that don't own a steam engine and don't know a lot about steam engines and all that, it's the equivalent of going uphill in your car in a high gear. Try doing that without it stalling. That's exactly what they're trying to replicate here by maintaining a very, very slow speed. Because it's not about who gets across the line first, it's who gets across the line last, but doesn't completely stop and stall. Very hard to do.
It is very tricky. And of course the pressure's on as well, so it puts a lot of pressure on the driver to keep that flywheel spinning just ticking over. So we're going to need a couple of marshals, a couple of our high-vis jacket guys to keep an eye on those flywheels for us. Tom?
So for those of you that weren't here yesterday, just to let you know, the red Marshall that's just backing in right now, that was the winner. So that's certainly one to watch out for. Although after that victory there were lots of conversations, there were lots of tactic talking and all that kind of stuff. So anything can happen, I would imagine. Hotly contested. It's going to be a bit of a squeeze to get everybody in, I think, but I'm sure they'll find a way.
Okay, so shuffling the pack a little bit there. Get themselves all lined up.
These steam engines need to keep moving. It's all gone quiet. You can hear a pin drop. These steam engines need to keep moving, but very, very slowly, as slow as they can possibly go, and keep that big flywheel turning. It's very difficult to do. If you see one stop, that's their penalty. So it's the last to cross the line, the one that hasn't stopped moving. Everyone get that? We all good? Yeah?
We're bringing in the eyes now. So we'll get serious on the Sunday. See, it's okay for open practice on the Saturday.
Here comes the Simon Cowell and Louis Walsh of the steam engine world, ready to judge.
They're going to be looking for those big flywheels to make sure they keep spinning. They know the characters to look out for.
Yeah.
We were monitoring yesterday to see if anyone was re-spinning or touching their wheel as they were going.
Right, we're nearly there, I think. Okay, drivers, if you're all ready, can I hear a toot if you're ready? Take that as a yes.
I think that's a yes, Joey. Do you want to count them down?
So let's go from 3, 2, 1. Start your engines.
Get those flywheels spinning. Here we go. There's a lot of pressure on to start as well. Some will even fail on the line. Looks like we're away though.
Remember, it's not about being in the lead. It's hanging back.
We're looking for the slowest engine out here.
Those judges are keeping a keen eye. There's no cheating now. You might have got away with that in the trial, but certainly not now. Some engines relatively quick off the block. That could come in later as a bit of an advantage. It might not.
We don't want to see any drivers, steersmen trying to wiggle their engines down here either, trying to scrub it off. Nice straight lines, please.
Oh, look at number 66, like right sandwiched in the middle there, going very slow. Those wheels are barely turning. Right, Brooks, so how are we looking?
Well, we've got our first engine approaching the halfway point.
Which in any other race would be good, but it's not good in this race, but we'll see how it goes.
How are we looking out the back?
Let's have a look. Oh, I think we've got our first one to fall.
Oh, it's a stop. It's a stop.
It's a stop. That flywheel has stopped. Our first casualty of the tortoise race.
Oh no, we've got another one over there as well, Stewie.
Oh, they're dropping like flies, or tortoises. Achilles is going very, very well. Where's yesterday's winner, the Marshall? How are they going?
Oh, another one just stopped there as well.
Looks like there's two neck and neck at the back. I can just see the other one through the heads of drivers holding their heads in despair. Next year, chaps, you'll get it next year.
Oh, it looks like another stopper there as well. So we've got our first loser approaching the finish line. But a very young steers person on board there as well. Is that another stop as well?
It looks like we've got three neck and neck at the back. This is not a clear win by any stretch of the imagination. Certainly not like yesterday's trial. It's down. It's looking like it's going to be down to three. There are more still going, and obviously they will come into contention if any of these stop. But the three at the back are looking strong. They're looking slow and they're looking strong.
Now I'm sure, from my recollection of the rules, it is the back of the engine that we're looking for.
Right, okay. Because it could go down to the wire. It could be a photo finish. It's looking quite tight.
I don't want to get the rule book out, but obviously Achilles being a late entry as well, not having an official number.
Oh no, that's yesterday's winners are out.
Ah, the marshal over there.
Commiserations, guys. I think it's what I said. You know, these guys yesterday just lulling other drivers into a false sense of security. I think they're playing their A game today.
I told you, it's a coveted trophy, this one. There's a lot of bragging rights that do go into this trophy.
Absolutely.
Oh! That was close. Achilles there.
We're over halfway in.
Oh no!
Oh, you're kidding.
Good try, Faye, thank you.
And of the back three, is there one still going right? No, I think that's it. I think Achilles is looking good. I think you're on your own at the back, unless anything happens. We had like 3 drop out all in one go there. It's quite quick.
The pressure can get to them. They're looking quite comfortable now here on Achilles.
But just one little nudge in the wrong direction, it could all go wrong. You wouldn't think such a big machine, the controls being delicate. It's quite a delicate thing to control.
Very, very sensitive.
As we said, this is the equivalent of you trying to drive your car up a steep hill in a high gear and not stall it. So Achilles is winning by a length at the moment, but anything can happen. These guys are hanging back, watching keen. If anything happens to Achilles, the game changes completely. So at the moment, you're looking at your top 3. In what order they finish, well, anything can happen. But it's looking more and more inevitable. Once they get near to that mulberry tree, that's it. There's no more arena for them to go any further.
While we've got this little bit, I would like to say a big thank you to all the drivers. I don't think I've ever seen so many steam rallies take part in the tortoise race. It shows you how good the bragging rights are getting. We're going to have to get a bigger arena next year, Stewie.
I think we are, absolutely. So how are we looking then? We've got our 1, 2, 3 here. All eyes on Achilles.
Pressure now not to get that wrong and not to go too quickly or indeed stall it out.
Look at the concentration on those faces.
So close, they can almost taste it. You can see the hands are starting to shake now. Look at the focus.
Oh, look at that. That sheer determination, that's
blocking us out.
Absolutely. They're not listening to us. Like a lot of people, they're not listening to us. There's no sign of anything stopping here, I don't think.
Bragging rights for another year. That's quite clever. Free-rolling. Did you see the way he whacked that in reverse and went straight up there?
This is the lane I'm going in and nobody's moving. That's on the programme at roughly 4:15. That might slip just slightly, just running slightly over, but stick around for that. If you missed it earlier on, or you want to see it again. Barrels up to the start line. Count you down from 3, 2, 1, go! And they're off. Oh! Keep your eyes on those barrels, they've got to stay with them. And they've got to get around the corner as well. Oh! They're off them. Look, and they're coming for a dismount, they've got to go and retrieve their barrels. Oh, so I'll tell you what's missing from this. It's the Benny Hill music, isn't it? Oh, it's chaos. There's barrels going everywhere, but no, we're back in position. And we're taking the lead. But you can't put it on the back, that's cheating. That's not in the rule book, surely. That's not barrel rolling, is it? Right, I think we're going to get a runaway barrel in a sec. And that one's gone again. I think by default you've disqualified yourselves. But we've got the barrel repositioned on the leader. I know where this guy's going to be now. I'll give him... I'll give him 10 out of 10 for ingenuity there. Now this is for give him a round of applause, but for ingenuity, here we go, right. Oh, it's gone out again. I think this will be the final barrel change and then it's on the home straight. Here they come. Full steam ahead. Opening it all right up. And he's all right. Oh! Crunch! Oh dear. Let's get a massive round of applause for our winner. I will say nothing about that barrel. Our first barrel casualty of the steam rally. Here we go. It's the taking part that counts. They're working on their technique now. Look at it, yeah. Oh, it's gone again. There was a big cheat there, wasn't there? That barrel looking free! Yep. Just to make sure that it was finished. There's not going to be a barbecue that one. And here they come. Oh boy, what? God, they've got it under control there. Let's see. Ooh. Oh, it's snuck away again! Go on, Stewie, go give him a hand. Hands in the air. Go on, Stewie. Go on, Stewie, help out. Come on, you stay there. You can get back up, you can get back up. Come on, Stewie. Wait for us to get out of the way, thanks. Let's clap them home. Big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. We were looking for a trophy for our new event. I think we may have found one. Let's get that mounted on the wall. So where are our winners? Where are they? The winner were not the cheaters. So the barrel swapping as well. So who's our proper winners? There was all sorts of shit going on. Right!
you have a good time? Ladies and gentlemen, give him a big round of applause. You're going to win the bent barrel. We're expected to come back next year. You're highly polished and engraved. Ladies and gentlemen, give a big round of applause to all our engine drivers, all our marshals, everybody here involved in making this happen. We're going to get these beautiful engines out to the arena, and then we've got some dog and ducks coming in.
Going to open it up. They're going to really open it up now. I wouldn't like to be a barrel at this moment in time. Oh no!
Go! Come on! Go!
That's much easier in a straight line. Look at that, now it's so confidence back again. Just if we knock the barrels down at the end. Now there's an idea. Send him bowling with steam engines. Maybe that's something we need to look at for next year. Oh, they were doing so well. Don't forget, if you are sticking pictures on your Facebook page a bit later on today of what you've been up to today, don't forget to use that hashtag #RallySelfie so we can see them all. We can see how great of a time you've had at the Henham Steam Rally today on your Facebook profile pages, on your Twitter. It's Henham_Steam on Twitter. Post us your pictures, let us see what you've been up to, and use that hashtag #RallySelfie. Especially if you have been taking some selfies at the rally as well. We really want to see those. I think the ultimate selfie would be with the ducks.